There's a difference between playing to win and playing not to lose. I know for sure. I know from experience, actually. When you play to win, that means you're risking it all. You're going after it. You're focused. You have intention, and your body is following your mindset of, hey, I'm playing to win here. When you're playing not to lose, that means you're operating in fear. You're not sure, and you don't want to make a mistake, and you don't want to mess up. So you're just trying to figure it out as you go. And I'm not sure, but I don't want to take too many chances because I might. You're playing not to lose, and guess what? You most likely will lose. What's poppin', Neil Hobson? Neil time. Welcome to the One Goal Podcast. Listen, I'm so excited to share episode 14 with you. It's all about playing to win. That's right, playing to win. Now, you may not be competitive. You may be thinking like, yo, I'm just here for fun, okay? I'm a millennial. I'm just trying to get a trophy. No, it's all about playing to win, playing with focus and intention, and we'll talk a little bit more about that. But first, you got to go to onegoalglobal.com, grab yourself some fresh One Goal merch. We got a lot of different options for you on the site, and I want to make sure you follow me at Neely Time as well if you like what you're seeing. And if you like it, you love it, you want some more of it, you can click the subscribe button, hit follow. We want to make sure that you're tapped in and part of the One Goal family. Always want to thank my future sponsor, Chipotle. Come on now. I didn't have the bag with me today because I ate Chipotle and threw it away, but I found a random burrito in the refrigerator. So I was like, you know what? This will be my future sponsor prop today. It's a cold steak burrito. And I got some official Chipotle napkins, which I keep in my drawer just in case. You know what I'm saying? So I want to talk to you today about playing to win. Now, this will be quick. I just had a thought. It's like, you know what? A lot of people, like myself, play not to lose as opposed to playing to win. There's a difference. When we play not to lose, then we're operating out of fear. I experienced this in my tennis career, right? So if you don't know, I grew up playing juniors since I was 6 years old. I played national juniors, played college, played a little bit pro, and I didn't go as far as I really wanted to, and I really could have because I really felt like I was playing not to lose in a lot of situations. There's moments where you're like, you got this aggression and you're going for it, but there's a lot of other moments where I was like, I was just trying not to lose. Does that make sense? It's a mindset. It's all about your mindset. Playing to win, that means you have focus, you have intention, you have a drive, and you have this aggression that says, you know what, I'm going to win, and I'm going to do this now, and I'm going to position my body to win. It starts with your mind. It starts with your thoughts. What are you thinking? And I'll get to that in a moment. When you're playing not to lose, that means you're really operating in fear. You're not sure if it's going to work out, so you're just trying to maintain. You're just trying to, in tennis terms, you're trying to push the ball over and not really take aggression and finish the point. You're just trying to hopefully that somebody else messes up. Hopefully it just works out magically or mysteriously. Hopefully the Lord takes over and gets on the court and plays doubles with me. No, that's playing not to lose, and guess what? You eventually will probably lose. How many matches, how many opportunities, how many relationships, how many business clients have you lost because you're playing not to lose? And you can smell it. Can you smell what Neely Time is cooking right now? For real, though. How can you smell somebody that's playing not to lose? Well, it's called fear. You can smell fear from a mile away. That's how bears and wolves and all these creatures that they actually hunt because they can smell it on you. A dog can smell when you're scared of it, and guess what? You end up fumbling the bag. Don't fumble the bag because you're playing not to lose. Now, in some circles, it feels good to say, you know what? I'm just chilling. I'm just going to take it easy, and I don't want to disrupt anybody. I don't want to ruffle any feathers. I don't want to be too aggressive. I'm just going to sit back in the back, and I'm just going to be, very, unassertive. I'm just going to just chill. And that sounds cute, and that sounds nice and polite, but in reality is you're scared. I'll say it again. You're scared. I've been scared. I've been, sometimes you play the humble role, but you're actually scared. And you don't want to step out and take a chance because you think that somebody's going to reject you. Ooh, child, listen, I could preach a whole nother little podcast on rejection. Rejection, for me, I hate it, right? And I've learned, I'm learning to get better at dealing with it. It's kind of like, you know what, it is what it is. But it's not rejected by everybody. It is really rejected by the people that you love the most or are closest to you, or that can maybe make a way or give an opportunity to you. It's really tough to say, you know what, I'm going to go all in, even if I get rejected, even if I get let down. That doesn't define me. That's not who I am. That's not my self-worth. That's just something that I did that didn't work out. But guess what? We'll pick ourselves up and try again. I think that was with the prophetess Aaliyah or something like that. Yeah, listen, you got to try. If you don't ever try, you don't ever go for it, you'll never reach your full potential. You will never know how great you are called to be. God has put greatness on you. He's put greatness inside of you, but you will never know how great you are if you just always take it easy. You're always at a 6 or a 7. Yeah, I'm just always going to play it safe because I don't want to get let down. I don't want to get my hopes up. You know, have you ever dated somebody, or excuse me, have you ever wanted to date somebody and you didn't ever ask them out? You didn't ever take the shot and say, you know what, I'm going to ask this person. I'm going to try to get to know this person because you didn't want to get let down, rejected, so you just settled. Now, I ain't saying you should look over at whoever's next to you and say you settled. I'm just saying that maybe if you would have tried harder and risked it all, would the relationship work out? I don't know. But guess what? You would have been better from it. I'm at a point in my life where I'm just trying new things. This podcast, it's trying new things for me because sometimes it's kind of like, well, what if nobody watches it? What if it only gets 2 views? What if nobody comments on it? What if nobody shares it? Nobody's excited about it like I am. Well, at least I tried it. My word for the year is consistency. Maybe you're not trying something because you're too scared if somebody's going to like it or not. How about you try it for you and you prove to yourself that you can be consistent and do what you're called to do, follow up on your dream, because if you don't believe in you, nobody else is going to believe in you. So you might as well try now and play to win instead of playing not to lose. I'm preaching to myself right now, okay? When you play to win, people smell that on you as well. You can smell fear, but you can also smell victory. When you get around certain people, you're like, oh, this person ain't playing. You know what I'm saying? Kobe on the court. Jordan's on the court. Tiger is on the course. Serena is on the court. People know, like, this person is not joking. And they intimidate their opponent before they even start the game because they know something's different about them. Something's different about you. You come in with intention. That's one of my favorite words, by the way. One of Oprah's favorite words as well is intention. Be intentional about what you're doing, why you're doing it. Before you even get to the meeting, before you even get to the relationship, get to the court, get to the field, wherever you go, be intentional to say, you know what, I'm playing to win. Yeah, if I look silly, if I look stupid, if people talk about me, they whisper and they giggle because I mess up, I make a mistake because I went for it, okay, fine. I'd rather them make fun of me because I went for it than them talking about behind my back because I never did. Listen, I'm not sure where you're at right now, but I want to encourage you, don't play it safe all the time. There's wisdom in consistency and being cool and then stepping up at certain points. I get it. But don't play yourself trying to play it cool. You have to play to win. Whatever field that you're in, I'm begging you. I missed out on opportunities because I played it too cool. I played not to lose, and I just like, okay, I'm just gonna, I want people to like me, so I'm just gonna. I don't want to be too because people are gonna think I'm black or I'm white or I'm a woman or I'm a man or and I don't. There's always an excuse of why you shouldn't go for it. But there's so many reasons why you should. What's holding you back from going for it 100%? What's holding you back from playing to win and saying, you know what? Let them talk about me. Let them spread rumors. Let them make jokes. But you know what? I'm playing to win. And the payoff is so big. The payoff is huge when you decide to step out of who you think you are and your persona and your image that you have of yourself and say, you know what? I'm going all in. A lot of times we stop ourselves from doing what we're called to do because we have a dirty and a corrupt filter we're looking out of this filter of not enough when we should be looking out of the filter of, you know what, I'm more than enough. Because if God made me and I'm creating his image, I got this. If God be for me, who could dare be against me? So I'm just going to go for it. Why not? Don't play yourself. I'm getting rowdy here. You need to calm down, okay? So play to win. Don't play not to lose. How can we do that? What's some practical tips that we can actually take away and apply right now? Number one, write down your strengths and write down some of your weaknesses or some things you need to work on. Just write those down so it's clear and you know, okay, I see that happening in this situation. I see that happening in my life. I need to go ahead and correct it. I heard somebody say, I think it was Devon Franklin, he says, I have a fear to-do list or something like that, or things that basically he doesn't want to do, he does. I don't remember the actual name of it, but he's basically said, the things that I don't want to do, that's what I'm going to do today. And you start knocking those off your list. You start checking them off, and you start pressing past those fear points. So number one, write down your strengths. Number two, write down your weaknesses. And number three, make sure that you have people around you that see good in you. Let me say that again. Make sure you have people that are around you that see good in you. So when you don't believe in yourself at that moment, that day, somebody else can say, you know what, you got this. You're doing a whole lot better than what you think you are. They can encourage you. Sometimes you have to encourage yourself, but they can encourage you. So get some people around you that actually believe in you. Number three, stop being so concerned of what people think about you. Well, how does that play out practically? Maybe you need to get offline, get off social media a little bit. Maybe you need to stop scrolling so much. And every time you post something, checking it every 10 minutes, because we all do that sometimes, just to see how many people liked it, how many people shared it. Did anybody comment? And then you look for that bad comment. Have you ever been there? You see all the good comments, but you're scrolling for the negative one. And then that's what you really believe about yourself. So that's what you see what I'm saying? Don't play yourself. Do what you got to do right now, because if you don't, the moment will pass you by and somebody else will get it done. I'm telling you right now, play to win instead of playing not to lose. My name's Neil Hobson. Neil Time. It's a One Goal podcast. I hope I added some value to your life today so you can help multiply that value to others. Shout out to my future sponsor, Chipotle. Okay, real ingredients. And make sure you hop on onegoalglobal.com. Grab yourself some merch if you like it, you love it, you want some more of it. Smash the subscribe button. And I just love adding value to you however I can. I learned a little bit today myself, actually. Next episode, we'll see you then. It's nearly time. You know what it is. Peace.